Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Anthony Kay is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Mets. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Biggio is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Throw won't get him.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 1-1 to count. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a liner. Foul. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Stroman is playing here against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And that misses 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
High in the air out to center field. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And that's too high, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Biggio ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Leading off for the Jays.
First pitch on its way.
Randall
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosario will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 9.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you...
Third inning, no score to this point. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 3rd now. Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
The batter, number 8.
Stroman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Vigio.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And he fouls this one off. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The count now at 2-2. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Travis Shaw. He got called out on strikes his last time through. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Leading off for the Mets.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dominic Smith. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 9.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth, and we still have no score. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Number 9.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
So he got him swinging. Bo Bichette goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Right side, but it's well foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Taking in once again, Michael Conforto. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. There he goes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. We are still scoreless. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
For Toronto, no left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Tomas Nido is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
For the Mets. Now catching, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side. To second for 1, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. No hits to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stroman steps into the windup. Here he comes on 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In for strike 2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Gurriel is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Justin Miller gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller. Now batting, designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Marcus Stroman will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Marcus Stroman.
Fastball swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. Biggio backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
In now, Jeff McNeil. Fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 1-0 Mets. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, Get that guy out of here.
Travis Shaw is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one, and it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Reese McGuire to a pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jerry Familia enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Familia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Reese McGuire will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the 9th for the Mets. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Marisnick is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Marcus Stroman is the winning pitcher of record. Anthony Kay has settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.